There's only 4 Bundesliga games remaining and we need 2 more wins to secure ourselves Champions League qualification. Can we do it? Let's find out. So then guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Revival, episode 99 of our Road to Glory series here with Kaiserslautern FM21. 4 games left in the league. We play 2 today, Augsburg and Schalke. We need 2 wins to be guaranteed top 4. There's also the smallest chance we could somehow come away as Bundesliga champions, but we have to win all 4 games and Bayern have to lose all 4. It's never going to happen. Now though, before we get into today's video, if you missed the last 2 games we took on Hertha Berlin and Borussia Dortmund in 2 vital clashes, there'll be a link right above me. You can go back and see exactly how we got on in those games and everything along those lines. And of course guys, if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to see any more of my content such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now I'm going to get straight into this video today. We've played no more games since the last episode. We're carrying on straight away. 4 games to go, of course, 2 today, 1 away from home and 1 at home. Very, very difficult games. At least the Schalke game is. The Augsburg game on paper anyway shouldn't be as difficult, but who on earth knows. Now I'm going to spoil what happened last episode, so if you do want to go back now and watch that video. But with those games, we of course did get 2 decent wins in both, and we now sit second in the table, 3 points clear of Borussia Dortmund and 8 points clear of Hertha Berlin. We only need 5 points, which is 1 win and 2 draws, or preferably 2 more wins, and we're guaranteed the top 4 spots in the league. Now, for the first game, it's Augsburg away, and we're lining up as so. We've still got a few injury concerns and players missing, and as a result, we're lining up with the following players. Misic, of course, is in there. Zielinski, our young right back, I'm giving him a start today in that position. Is Oral and Laporta at the back. Jamal Lewis comes in at left back. Liuzio and Svanberg in at DM. Montel, the advanced playmaker. Firmek and Cosme in those attacking midfield roles. Sousa still not fit. And Pellegrini starting up front. I very nearly thrust Chimpetaz back into the first team, but he's only literally just got back into full training and he probably isn't fully fit, probably have a high injury risk. So we may bring him on at half time if we do require him. Of course, Pellegrini in the last game, in the last episode, scored twice. So happy days for him. Hopefully he can continue on here today. But here we go. It's Augsburg away. First game of the 2. We win this one. We need 1 more win from 3 games to be guaranteed top 4. So we'll all be very much in our hands. Augsburg are an okay side. They're about 12th or 13th. Very much mid-table. Not really much to speak of with their season so far. So I'm very much expecting a win here, even though we're away from home. We've got 2 wins on the bounce now, 2 very difficult wins. Augsburg should be another one that gets added to that list. It's worth noting Hertha Berlin take on RB Leipzig. I think if we win and Hertha lose, I think it's already done and dusted, but we'll have to wait and see. And Bayern Munich as well take on Bayer Leverkusen after our match today. They are away, so maybe Bayer Leverkusen could do us a favour, but the odds of us winning the league at this point in time are so slim. The goal difference is 12 in terms of the difference between us and Bayern, and of course there's 12 points, the difference as well. It's very, very unlikely. It most definitely is. Pellegrini on the ball at the moment though. First highlight of the game. Come on, Pietro. He's going all the way. Puts it straight at the Augsburg keeper. Wasn't a fantastic effort really, but a nice early sign. Not bad. 35 minutes played. Just saying courage to the lads. Can we go and get ourselves a goal? Liuzio with a decent slight tackle there. What is going to happen from this highlight? Of course, next episode, guys, is going to be episode 100. It'll be very much the end of this current season, focusing on the most definitely the Bayern Munich game. Even if the season's already done and dusted, we'll still be playing Bayern Munich because it's Bayern Munich at the end of the day. Massive match for us, and of course running through all of our plans, everything for next season. Of course, if there's still everything up in arms and not yet decided, it'll be both games we will be taking part in. This first half though of Augsburg, very, very drab, very little to see. Augsburg had a bit of a half chance, so did we. Other than that, not much else to say. So I'm not happy with the boys. It's not been good enough. And I'm going to bring on Chimpetaz as it is half time. We'll bring him on, give him 45 minutes out on the pitch for this second half and hopefully get a goal from him or just from someone on the pitch. We need to be seeing more. Cosme, I can see, is having a poor game as well in attacking midfield. I may well sub him off quite shortly. I also just saw Hertha Berlin have just scored. So as things stand, Hertha will be gaining points on us should we not win today. We are on the ball though. Svanberg on it currently. Laporta, of course, our newly signed central defender in the January transfer window. We go all the way back to Misic in net. Come on, Nicola. What are you going to do with it? He plays it up. Lovely ball actually there to Jamal Lewis. Now Svanberg on it. He lumps it. Lovely ball. Cosme, after saying he's not doing anything, he listens and reacts by putting that ball into the back of the net. It was a wonderful pass from Matthias Svanberg. Top passing from the Swedish international. And then a lovely bit of control and a great bit of composure to slot that ball into the back of the net there from Cosme. We go 1-0 up. Less than 30 minutes to play. I will be happy if this game is drab as anything and we do not see anything else in it. But as I say this, there's an Augsburg corner. Enciala puts it in and we get caught out. I think it was Arau missed the header. Our former defender, Lucas Moy, I think he only played once or twice for us in cup matches. He did nothing for us and we sold him quite a few seasons ago. It was Arau who missed the header. Very, very poor from the Turkish player there. Oh, Gochman. Okay, we're going to make a change then. Montel, I'm going to sub off for Amiri, I reckon. Straight swap. And if needs be, I can push him further up the pitch. Oh, hang on, that's a lovely ball. Chumpitaz. He gets back into the team and he gets a goal on his return from injury. Zielinski as well, the young right back, making a start today with a fantastic cross there. Lovely football. Zielinski just gets it and he whips it in pretty much first time. Lovely stuff. And a great finish on Chumpitaz's weaker foot. We go 2-1 up now in this game. We take the lead for the second time in this match. Happy days. A corner now. Amiri puts it into Arau, who nearly makes up for the earlier error. Sadly, it goes over the bar. But much better stuff we're seeing currently. I'm going to make our final substitution. I'm thinking I'm going to take Vermek off. He's looking a little bit tired right now. We'll swap him and Amiri over and then sub off Vermek for Mbom, I reckon. And we'll swap Svanberg and Mbom over. Pretty straight swap that. 10 minutes to play. I'm going to lower us to stand to positive. We're also going to go slightly time wasting, lower the tempo slightly and be more disciplined. And as I'm saying all this, Hertha have just conceded. It is 1-1 in that game. Amiri ball into Arau, who does make up for the earlier cock-up. He makes it 3-1. That is surely game over in this Augsburg match. A really good performance. 3 goals scored from us. In our last 3 games, we've scored 10 goals. Where has this form been in recent fixtures? I have no idea. But Hertha are still drawing. Is it going to finish level in that game? I think it may have done. I didn't see it update. Well done, lads. Good win. Fantastic performance from us. We got the job done that we needed to do. We've got 1 win of the 2 on the board. And did they draw? They did. Which now means it is 10 points between us and Borussia Mönchengladbach and 10 points between us and Hertha Berlin, which I believe means they can no longer catch us. I think we may already be guaranteed top 4. Let's get to the news screen and see. Indeed we are. We've done it early. Happy days. I'm still going to be playing the Schalke game because I want to see how well we can do. And I've already said we're going to play both matches. So I'll see you for that Schalke match, guys. Already qualified for the Champions League very shortly. I just thought, guys, we'd come back very, very quickly because after I clicked continue after the match then, a game with Leverkusen came up straight away and they actually beat Bayern Munich, which means currently the gap is 9 points and also we can still catch them. It's very unlikely. It's never going to happen, but the hope is still there. So I'll see you for the next game in Schalke very, very shortly, guys. Here we go then, guys. Game number 2, Schalke at home. And this is how we are lining up. Misic is in there. Williams comes back in a right back. Arau and Jonathan Tah start at the back with Jamal Lewis in at left back. Liuzzi and Svanberg are in at DM. Amiri slots in the advanced playmaker role. He had a decent showing off the bench in that last game. Vermek and Cosme in behind the striker. And Chumpitaz, of course, slots back in up front after he scored on his return from injury. We are at home to Schalke. Schalke who beat us 3-0 the last time we played them. Let's see how we do get on. Hopefully get a good result, especially after Bayern drop points away at Leverkusen. If we can win, it narrows the gap down to 6 points with only 2 to go. However, Bayern do take on Fortuna Düsseldorf in the next day in game. So Düsseldorf are bottom of the league, already relegated. So we can probably assume they're going to win it. But we're still going to try our hardest and see what we can do. And next episode, we will come back and play both matches. Even though it doesn't really mean anything, I still think it'll be good for us to play both games because we'll still be fighting for as good a position as we can get. Obviously, if Bayern somehow lose, then we'll be fighting for trying to win the league. But we will wait and see. Here we go then, Schalke at home. Come on, boys. Let's get a good result. Let's get our own back, really, against Schalke in this game and hopefully get a good result if we can beat them 3-0 at home rather than what happened when we played them away from home, and that'll be very good news indeed. There's an early-ish highlight, less than 20 minutes played. We have got the ball here. Just so you guys are aware, I am currently looking at a new right back at the moment. I've seen one or two very good young prospects available in the transfer market, and I've got my eyes certainly set on them. But as I was saying all of this, Nico Williams in at right back here, slots it across, and it's gone in off the goalkeeper, off our goalkeeper, Stefan Schulz. He obviously got the memo, and he has nicely put that ball into the back of the net. Our goalkeeper on loan at Schalke this season. He's had a very decent year, to be fair, and he's coming back next season. He's going to very much be our number 2 with Bernd Leno retiring. Oh dear, Stefan, he's very unlucky there. He's had about, I think, 10 or 11 clean sheets for a mid-table Schalke team. So he's had a decent time this season. Most definitely has done. Not quite so decent there. But Amiri plays it across to Jamal Lewis and it hits the bar and goes over. Very unlucky for Jamal there. Would have been his first goal for the club. But sadly, he does not get it there. Not a bad effort, though, from the left-back. Not bad at all. I'm going to say demand more. It's been a very good first half, but I'd like to see more from us. We haven't actually scored ourselves. Of course, it was an own goal from Stefan Schulz. And it looks like we're whizzing through this half. And indeed we are. We go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead. Point the finger. Don't get complacent. Most of the players do agree. I say to Firmek, you weren't that bad. Can say to Chimpataz, not happy. And they are all looking motivated, which is very good news indeed. Come straight out for the second half. We're not going to waste time and mess about here. I'm happy how we're playing. Let's just keep doing more of the same. I don't want to change things and upset the apple cart. Anything like that. And as I say, it's a highlight. Amiri free kick. It is cleared. Wasn't a great ball in, but we should get the second ball. Williams here on it. Indeed, he does. Come on, Nico. Now Amiri. Back to Nico Williams. The right back still with it around. Amiri, lovely football so far. Keeping the ball really nicely, which is good stuff to see indeed. I'm really excited to see how this tactic does next season, really. It's put in Firmek. What on earth? How on earth do we not actually get a shot on goal? The ball was blocked like 3 times in there, and eventually it goes for a corner. I don't actually know how we didn't get a proper shot on goal there. I really do not. It was fantastic defending, or maybe it was just bad shooting from Firmek. I don't know. But the ball has eventually been cleared. Is that the end of the highlight? It probably will be, but Amiri still has the ball in play, as does Williams. Now around, now Jonathan Tah. Lovely football. I'm really enjoying what we're seeing. Chumpitaz, wonderful stuff. What a goal. Fernando Chumpitaz is very close to 30 goals in the league. He's on 28, I think, currently. And that is a wonderful goal to add to his collection. Cosme with a really good first-time pass. That football was beautiful, could I just point out. Lovely, lovely stuff indeed. And a great little finish from Chimpataz. You would never have guessed he'd been away on injury. He's returned and he's carried on his fantastic form that he had hit just before the injury. We're going to make some substitutions now. I'm going to get Svanberg off for Mbom. And also, I reckon we'll get Jonathan Tah off for Laporta. He's not himself very much at the moment. He's very much lacking fitness. He had quite a big injury not too long ago, so we won't play him for the whole game here. Less than 15 minutes to play. Looking currently like we're going to be getting the win, but as I say, this Schalke have got the ball. Felix Paslak down this right-hand side to find now. Of course, we can see the goals in quick succession against Schalke. Let's not do it in this game. Firmek has it. Lovely ball over the top. Chumpit has a chance for a second. He does it. His 35th goal of the season. Now his 29th in the Bundesliga. He is going to be hitting 30 league goals, which is ridiculous. If he does not get player of the season in the Bundesliga this year, it is an absolute travesty. It most definitely is. Let's make our final substitution. Firmek can come off for Samal Susan. Let's give him a run out here. He's coming back from injury. Let's give him a few minutes just to try and get some level of fitness back in those legs of his. Very good to see him back on a pitch at long last. Hopefully next season he can have a bit more of an injury-free season. He's had quite a few knocks this year. Are we going to get a chance for a fourth goal in this game? It's gone to Chimpitaz. Can he seal his hat-trick? Maybe. It's been blocked. He gets it anyway, and he does get a hat-trick. He has hit 30 goals in the Bundesliga already, and there's still 2 games to play. Could he maybe make it to 34 goals? He has missed 1 game this season as well, so the max amount of games he can play is 33. Will he be a goal-a-game man in the Bundesliga? He's still only 21, by the way, and we've signed him for £900,000. He's got to be one of my best ever signings I have ever made in Football Manager. He really has value for money-wise anyway. It's ridiculous. This game is still going on at the moment, by the way. There's still a chance of another goal. Lewis on the ball. It's played to Mbom. Played across to Souza. It was blocked. What a perfect way to return from his injury that would have been if he put that in the back of the net. But it wasn't to be. We get a 4-0 thrashing of Schalke there. Very nice win, well done. They all look over the moon. Of course they do. And the league table has closed up slightly with us being only 6 points now behind Bayern Munich. Very good stuff. Of course, they have a game in hand, so they could well extend that lead. But happy days with our performances today. Let's, of course, go to the schedule. We know what we're coming back for next episode. It will be both matches, regardless of Bayern's result. I want us to play both games. It's episode 100. Let's make it a nice little thing. We'll play both games, hopefully have 2 more wins to end the season on, and we'll run through all of our plans for next season. But guys, I am very happy with how we've done today. Champions League football secured for another season. Fantastic stuff. Overall though guys, that brings this video today to a close. A really good performance just then with Schalke. A 4-0 smashing of them. Very much retribution after they beat us 3-0 earlier on in the season. And that very decent 3-1 win over Augsburg. Good stuff indeed. It's a shame we've left it so late to actually hit some consistent form. But it's good we've got it now, so hopefully we can continue it on going into next season. 2 more games to go. Can we come away with a perfect run of 6 games? Fingers crossed we can do it. Maybe even come away as Bundesliga champions. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed, but I don't think it's going to happen. Even so though guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have done, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. If you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil World, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.